So there was a study, vegan diets impact the environment 84% less compared to mainstream cuisine. So this came in the Lancet, which is one of the most prestigious and oldest peer-reviewed medical journals, that eating a vegan diet, plant-based diet, has less of an environmental impact than one that includes meat, dairy, and eggs. Much less. In fact, 84%. So we need to act quickly, we need to act intelligently, holistically, and globally. And so what can we do? So, because if I don't live in a forest, if I have a house or an apartment and it's in the suburb and it's not close to all that beautiful that forest can give, I need to bring plants into my home, so, and to my office. And did you know that your home could be 7 times more polluted than being in a big city? What about the floors you have? What about the rugs you have? What about the formaldehyde in your furniture? So, you know, there's so many products that you probably have at home that is outgassing a ton of chemicals, and plants pick it up. They not only pick up carbon dioxide, they pick up the other chemicals too. So why do we feel better in the forest? We are able to receive immune boosters from aerosols. Now, these are natural aerosols, such as camphor, which is working on our respiratory tract, limonase, which is an anti-cancer agent, and more. These compounds help to naturally relax and restore the body. That's why it smells so good in the forest, and everything works that way. Taking at least 20 minutes out of your day to stroll or sit in a place that makes you feel in contact with nature will significantly lower your stress hormone levels. That's the finding of a study that has established for the first time the most effective dose of an urban nature experience. Healthcare practitioner can use this discovery to describe nature pills in the knowledge that they have a real measurable effect. Well, so we have to do research for everything. Okay, so now it's research that it's really good to go in the forest. It's a funny thing, but I guess that's the only way we believe things. So plants clean the air. The EPA estimates that most Americans are exposed every day to indoor air contaminants that can lead to serious health problems, including cancer, respiratory ailments, fatigue, and headaches. Houseplants are not only an attractive addition to any home, but they also moonlight as efficient air purifier. Houseplants become more efficient over time, while HEPA air filters become less effective over time. Houseplants are also less expensive and naturally more attractive than any HEPA filter unit will. So if I have a small room, one plant is enough. If I have a big room, take a bunch of plants, because realize that they're doing you a favor. They're picking up chemicals. Of course, I want to get rid of chemicals that you put into the house, like the furniture that have formaldehyde, the floors that are fake wood and that outgasses. So many things that you can do and just clean up. And this is a Norway author. His name is Jørn Viumdal, and he wrote a book called Skogluft, which means forest air. He did a 30-year research how we can bring the forest into the house. And so his research for sure is telling you that it absolutely is important to bring plants in for your own health. And he says, get flower boxes and there's a special plant, and it's funny, that's the only one I ever have because it's so easy. We can be gone for 3 weeks and they're just as happy when I come back. And so that is called golden pothos, but it's also called, in America, it's called money plant. Yeah, you know them. And so he says, put some wood pieces up on the wall, put hooks on it, and hook up a bunch of plants. So you're actually making a wall. Or you spread them like you want. But that was his idea, just make a big wall of it. And he says, use a full spectrum light in the ceiling above and put it on a timer, 7 to 7. And of course, in Norway, Sweden, the Scandinavian countries, we need a lot of light. So this is helping us that way too, making us feel better because it's so dark. Use 1 gallon watering can and water only every 3 weeks. Most of us, when we have plants, we overwater and they don't like it. And leaves turn yellow. It doesn't mean it's sick. When they're at the end of their lifespan, now the plant takes its nutrients back and in its roots, and it's a sign of health.